Welcome back to the best place in the whole wide world, your body. And this morning I woke up feeling emotional. Like I can't name the specific emotion. I couldn't say why. It's just like I feel there's a rumbling of energy inside of me. And emotion, which is basically energy in motion, it is an invitation to be felt, an invitation to let it move through the body so that it can be felt and that it can be released. So what I would do earlier on in my life, I would or start to get into action mode so that I can distract myself from this emotionality that I can't really pinpoint, or I would go inside my head and try explaining, why am I feeling, what am I feeling, what's this emotion called? And all of those tactics, all of those mechanisms, they have value and they are valid and you can use them. However, today, I find myself in a time and place of my life where I have the time to actually sit with it. Sit with it, move with it. That's a huge difference. So yeah, just a little introduction. So that's how I'm going to move this morning. I'm going to find a way to allow for the energies that are moving inside of me. I'm going to see how they want to move and find a way for the energies to be felt, released. That being said, I'm going to jump right into moving. First, I'm going to do some head rolls, allowing for my head and my neck to very gently receive the first movements of the day. For me, it's morning, but I don't know what's going on for you. Maybe you're in the middle of the day. Maybe it's evening time. And also really using the breath, because the breath is the vessel for the spirit, the vessel for, well, so many things, really. Did you even know that when you're losing weight, when you're exercising and you're trying to lose weight, there's actually particles of fat that come out through your breath? Joke. So that's the amount of, proper value that the breath has and leverage. And then from these head rolls, let's go into some shoulder rolls. Those are the peacocks saying hi. You don't have to love them. Neither do I. If you're taking the shoulders back and forth, then go forth and backwards. Change the direction. And then slowly we're getting into the moving of the entire upper body, making big circles, however big you feel like you want to make them. And also however slow you want to take them, because maybe this morning you're more all about the nuance and you want to go really slow and feel every inch of the move. Or maybe today you're more like, ooh, wow, so much energy. I want to move. Feel what's right for you. And also take it into the other direction. If you find a sticky spot, for me, this is a sticky spot. I can feel a lot of tension. Then maybe you want to stay there and wring out that sponge. And then when you're ready with that, place the right hand next to the right glute, reaching the left arm up and sideways. Oh, and leaning over that side of your left, stretching that left side of your body out. And try to keep the chest open and the shoulder away from the ear. So you're not like dropping forwards. I mean, it's a move and you can do it and you can take it if that's enjoyable for you today, but this is an option. And then maybe let's do that. Let's have that dropping towards the floor with the upper body and then make it a wave to the other side, placing the left hand outside of the left glute and opening up that chest again. Now there's the generous stretch on the right side of the body. And this is the side of the liver. So this might be a bit more sticky, depending on your liver health. Open up that chest. Maybe looking to the sky. Rolling out that wrist and the jaw. These things if you feel like it. And keeping both of the sitting bones on the floor. I think back to center. Wow, that was a very sticky one for me. Breathe it out. Take a big sigh in through the nose. All right, let's do that one more time, taking that side stretch, because that was really nice and sticky. Right hand comes to the floor. Left hand reaches sideways and up. Feeling all the feelings. And trying to stay calm, trying to stay with it. To achieve. One more big breath in here, opening up that side body and then dropping upper body down to the floor, making a wave to the other side. Left hand now outside of the left leg. And we're stretching out the right side. Yeah. One more big breath in. And coming back to center. Me. I like to shit that energy. Clear it. There's the stomach working. Well, I feel there's a lot of stickiness. There he is. Now let's take just a little moment to sit in stillness and to feel what it was like before and now, the difference. And let's take a moment to sit in stillness and to feel the effects of those very, very few movements that we have made. I can already feel the energies moving inside my body. Whereas in the beginning it was more like a stuckness. Now I feel like there's a little bit of sweat on my upper lip, and I feel alongside of my spine also there's been some heat created. I also feel the breeze. Try to become aware of the sensations, both inside your body and in a very, very close periphery of your body. What's happening just around your skin and inside that beautiful skin of yours. So, Aaron, take a nice big breath in, reaching the arms sideways and up. Side out, take it out. One more like that, breathe in. All right, coming onto all fours. And have a joyful cat cow and juicy cat cow. Make it your own. So maybe you're very, very, very stiff and sore and I don't know, and you just like to keep it very small and gentle. You take what you need. Breathing out as you curl up. And breathing in as you open up that chest towards the sky. And then take it in any direction you feel like. I'm definitely feeling a puppy. A heart melting pose. But maybe you like to take a child's pose and then from that child's pose all the way into a cobra. Make it a very low and gentle one, because when we're starting off with our practice, back bends are not the best to take all the way into their full expression. So keep it nice and gentle. We're still waking up the body. I don't want to tear anything, or I want to be gentle. I want to be nice and be like, hey, buddy, it's been moving in probably a very few specific ways, and now we're asking it to move in different ways, so be patient with your body. We're creating space. And sometimes creating space is a bit scary because maybe we're holding on to something, or maybe we're feeling tight because we're contracting, and contraction is a way of keeping ourselves safe. So it can be scary to create space, and that's a huge part of yoga. It's that part of creating space inside your body, inside your mind. Oh, and in your life. All right. When you feel like you've had enough of this dance, let's take that right leg and take it back, curl the feet under, the right feet under, and go for like a gentle stretch. And then as you're stretching, you drop that heel, the right heel, to the floor, and you open up to the side, reaching that right arm to the sky, and the right foot the sole of the foot is entirely on the floor, and you want the long end of your foot to be parallel to the short end of your mat, and you want to reach that outside of the foot towards the ground, and then you take that right hand over your head, and that's the stretch right there. And push the hips a bit forward. Oh. That's a generous stretch. Breathing in. Stretching out that side. And on a breath in, now we're going to come up with the upper body. So breathe in, come up, press into that left hand. And then coming up and taking that stretch on the other side. Right hand comes to the right leg. And the left arm is up and over the head, taking the side stretch on the other side. Wow, the lift is really, really sticky. Wow. Keep breathing. And taking that left arm back down, coming back into the previous stretch, and then making it a little bit of a slow. Taking that upper body, swaying it up, and down again. One. And maybe you don't feel like flowing, maybe you like to keep it still. That's also fine. Listen to your body. Last time. When we're back into the first stretch with the left hand on the floor, the right arm reaching up and over, we're going to place that right hand back onto the floor. And the right toes are still tucked under. And now I'm going to bend that knee the right knee, and we're going to make big circles with the right leg. We're going to open up that hip. As you're taking it one side, sure to take it into the other direction as well. All right. And then place that right foot on the outside of the right hand, coming into a low lunge or a lizard or a dragon, from the old school. And this is a big ass stretch. This will surely wake up some of the juices in your body. So again, here, be gentle. Right foot is on the outside of the right hand. And you're kind of like finding some heaviness in your hips. You want that left front leg, that left hip flexor, you want it to stretch. So maybe you find that you come onto your fingertips, maybe even you come on to, like maybe you come up with the upper body and you place both hands on the right knee. Find something that feels nice for you today. Maybe you're still with the hands on the floor and just, figure out what works. Don't just listen to anybody telling you what to do with your body. And when you feel like you've explored this a little, reach the arms forward and up to the sky. And as you're reaching, reach through the fingertips and feel the heaviness in the lower body in the same time. Now maybe a little roll of the wrist. Reach on a breath in and breath out. Arms, hands meet in the back. Maybe clasping the hand, maybe the elbows. Opening up that chest. Breathing in and releasing. And as you release, you very gently, you start to bend the back leg. The left leg is bending, the front leg is stretching now, straight. Oh, so you'll feel a very generous stretch in the right back leg. Allow it. And maybe find some deepening, folding over that leg and flexing that foot. But explore. Maybe you like to point. Maybe you like to flex. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what's right for you. Feel it out. Wow. Allow that tension to be there. And allow yourself also to wall or to be like, what? This is hurtful. I don't know. What do I... Stay with it. Allow yourself to look for the right pose. And also allow it to maybe not be a match and then try something else. And then very gently, we're going to come onto that glute. Down. Onto our... maybe you're sitting on that left foot right now. Or maybe you like to take the left foot on the outside, taking the calf also to the outside of that leg. And coming into a forward fold. So first, let's reach the arms. Forward fold. Maybe you grab that right foot. Maybe not. Maybe you're just right here in a very gentle, relaxing forward fold. Take what you know. We're not looking for perfect postures. We're looking for the perfect expression of your body, which is the most authentic and true one. So a posture is merely an invitation to target some areas, to target meridians, to target muscle groups, to target, a specific constellation that generates benefits for the body. So it's really, really not about what it looks like. So find that sensation in the back, where there's like this stretch, the back of your leg, alongside of your spine, maybe even your neck and your head as you're dropping that head heavy. Then very gently come out. And then coming back onto all fours. Oof. Maybe taking a moment of child's pose. And just feeling into what just happened and what it's like in your body right now. Or maybe cat cow, wolf. So wolves are your body words right now. I maybe even so sound. How they were really releasing tension, letting go of stuckness, allowing your body to be whatever it is today. Or before we get into this on the other side, I would love a little downward dog, but you are very free to just take it easy, stay in a child's pose, have a sip of tea, but I'm going for a doggo, curling my toes under, and very gently. Oh, wow. Yep, that's it right there. And I'm going here just because I felt like a little more activation, because we've been pretty yin-ish, and I feel like just a little bit more of an active pose was a welcome vibe for me, but really feel what is right for you. Also stretching those backs of the legs. That really feels nice right now. Oh. Wait, what up? And then coming back into all fours, that's where we're going to meet. Now the left leg is coming out, so the left feet are curled under, and we're just finding some stretch over there. Waking up, all right, the left leg, then dropping that left heel down to the floor and opening up to the left side. Wow, hello. Left arm is reaching towards the sky. Same thing as the other side. You want that left foot to be parallel to the short edge of your mat. Off. You're reaching that arm over the head. Pressing the hips forward a little. Big breath in. Breathe out like these. And then the next breath in, we're going to come up with that upper body. Pressing into that left hand. Sorry, right hand. Swaying up. Left hand comes the left leg. Oh, right hand. Up and over. Oh my God. What is going on there? Just breathing through it. Oh. Oof. Wow. And then taking that flow again, right hand comes to the floor. Left arm reaches over, stretching the side, flowing up again. Stretching the right side. And like I said before, maybe you take it slow, maybe you don't. Whoa, that's my phone. I forgot to turn it off. That's very professional, in it? That flow. Go with the flow. Hey. Oh. Oh. Last one. We're gonna meet with the right hand on the floor, taking that last nice and juicy stretch. And then dropping left hand to the floor again. Keeping that left leg stretched out behind us, and I'm bending up here and taking really nice juicy circles to open up that hip. So the knees bent, like you are wanting to make big circles with the knee. So the knee is your guide, and then taking it to the other direction. Oh. Hips and jaws are very connected, so a lot of the times when we're opening those, jaws respond, so allow that to happen. And then take the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Maybe you like to widen your stance. Maybe you like to take the right knee closer, and maybe closer into the midline, maybe closer to the front. So you figure out what stance is right for you, because this is a very, very deep and very, I want to say advanced, but I don't believe in beginner and advanced principles, but it's just like, it can be an intense pose. And so, what feels right for you right now? Maybe you're here, maybe that's it for you. Really feeling stretchy, going deep into it today. But look for that sense of heaviness in your hips, as you're finding a sense of grounding, releasing and sinking into your lower body. Maybe your hands are on the floor, or maybe you like to come up with that upper body, interlacing the fingers and placing them on it. That's big. Coming up for that stretch. Okay, I'm going to put my phone on silent now. That's it. Here we go. And since this is a very deep and intense pose, see whether you can find the different sensations in your body, like what is actually happening for you. For me right now, my right hip flexor, so the right front of my upper leg, is just going crazy. And I love to just lean into that sensation. So that's a choice in this pose, to be like, wow, I'm really feeling this, and I'm going to see what it's like to stay with that specific sensation just now. Not necessarily always in this pose, and not necessarily on both sides. But that's what I'm going to do now. So if I let my head hang heavy, there's even a deepening of that hip flexor stretch in the side of my right leg as well. That's the gallbladder meridian and the stomach meridian on the front. They're really being activated. And I feel my stomach is also responding. Alright, so when you had your play, we're going to reach the arms forward and up and come up with that upper body to find that duality of reaching for the heavens and in the same time feeling heaviness and solidness in that lower body. Reaching through the fingertips and time dropping into that lower body. One more big breath in. And exhale, both hands meet in the back, opening up that chest. Ooh. And the throat as well. If you lift the chin a little. Oh, there's vulnerability right there. One more big breath in. Exhale. Now we're going to stretch out that front leg, bending the right, stretching out the front left leg. Oh, I'm coming into that deep stretch. We're going from deep to deep today. You kind of knew that when I said I was feeling emotional. This is where the goodies are. All right. Find your stretch. Maybe the foot is flexed. Maybe it's pointed. And you're like a very deep folding over that leg. Maybe you're just on the tip of your fingers figuring out how to deal with this. Maybe you're wobbling. Maybe you're cursing. Maybe you're not even in this pose because you're like, fuck that shit. It's all good. You're still here. All right. Oh. Lean into that sensation. Breathe through it. Allow it to be there. Maybe you like to roll out that jolly, that ankle. Breathe. And then maybe slowly come onto the glutes. Here again, you have the option of coming onto the glutes and getting that right foot to the outside of that glute. Also opening up the calf to the side. Or maybe you're just sat on your right foot, your right calf. And wherever you are, reaching the arms to the heavens and then taking a full hold. And like I said before, it's not about the pose, it's really about the feeling. So, about the intention of the pose. So, even if you're here, it really doesn't matter. Maybe you want to open up that leg some more. Maybe you want a wider stance. You just listen to your body. Oh. And that's where the magic is at. And maybe with that breathing, you come up a little. And I'm going to breath. It's like that weight is long and crashing. If you can reach your foot, maybe you like to give it a little bit of a massage. I'm very slowly lifting the upper body up again. I'm going to bring that right foot into the front. Both soles of the feet come to the floor. And let's have a little windshield wiper. Wow. That's also a big one for the jaws for me. So I also like to make some noise. Release that jaw. And then as you're doing that, you'll find that you're coming closer to the edge of your mat. You're wiggling your way forward. And we're going to make use of that motion. So both of the feet are still planted onto the floor. And we're going to very slowly come down with the upper body. So palms facing the skies, hands reaching forward. And the shoulders are still away from the ear, so it's not like this. And we're just going to very slowly warm up the core and very slowly coming onto our backs. We're defying gravity. We're like, no, I'm not giving up. And you're going to feel a tremble. You're going to feel some heat. And then stay hanging there right before you feel the final fall. Oh, and then surrender. Maybe you like to surrender. With a sigh and allow the legs to Stretch out. The arms are stretched alongside of your body, or maybe even up. Maybe you're like, ooh, starfish time. Perhaps a little bit more tender still. So, because if we open up the arms sideways or up over the head, its arms are the extension of the heart as well. So it's also an opening of the heart. It's an opening of our fronts. Our fronts that communicate with the world and are interacting all day long. So I'm feeling a bit tender. So I'm going to place one hand on my belly, one hand on my heart. Go for a little bit of a protection, intimacy, softness. Nice big breath in and then hugging the knees into the chest. And I like to give it a kiss. Yeah, saying hi to yourself. Whoop. Saying hi to your knees, to your... Wow, to my back, saying hi to my back. Yep. Maybe taking the knees with a hand and going for a little rock. From side to side, taking it one direction and then the other. And maybe here, even in the happy baby, the soles of the feet facing the sky, dropping to the floor as you're holding in soles of the feet. And feeling how that lower back is really pressing into the floor right now. And then with that sensation, we're going to place both feet onto the floor again. So feet are hip-width distance apart and palms facing the floor. So you're pressing the palms into the floor, and then very slowly your pelvis is going to come up off the floor, lower back comes up. And vertebra by vertebra, you're going to feel how your entire back body is coming off the floor, and now you find yourself leaning onto your shoulders and your feet and palms of the hand, the arm as well. Taking a nice big breath in here, feeling that strength in your legs. And exhaling, coming back the same way as you came up. So vertebrae by vertebrae, starting from the middle back, very nuanced. And then feeling the lower back and then the sacrum, feeling how it's hitting the floor again. And oh my God, and then feeling that for a moment, feeling the groundedness, feeling the soul, or maybe giving it as a wiggle, a little bounce, a little wiggle, really feeling the connection of that lower back, that sacrum, and with the ground, feeling that supports. All right, let's go for another one. Lifting the pelvis up. Very slowly, mindfully. To the shoulders. What's it like to be here now? And then you want to press even into that big toe of both feet, so you don't let the knee fall out. Decide, you're here, you're strong, the glutes are activated. Pressing the feet into the floor, shoulders are strong. Take another big breath in here and then very slowly come back to the floor. Then you roll down, expressing through the spine. Oh, wow. But when you feel the sacrum hit the floor again, give it a wiggle, give it a bounce. And feel that ground, feel that support. Okay, let's do that one more time. Feet are firmly on the floor, pelvis comes up very gently, softly, creating space, making an opening between the floor and the back. Maybe this time you can interlace the fingers behind the back, snuggling the shoulders underneath that chest even more, opening up. Keeping the soles of the feet on the floor, big toes pressing into the floor. Feeling that power in the legs, and maybe the hands go up overhead. And bringing that down again on an exhale, very slowly rolling off that spine. Wiggling it out, giving it a bounce, a wiggle, and waltzing. And then rocking along the backside of the body. Oh, that's so juicy. I love this move. It's so simple, but there's so many nice things happening. Yeah. All back to the floor. Coming to a moment of constructive rest to give the spine, the lower back, and everything a moment to reset. Constructive rest is that feet are as wide as the mat and knees fall inwards, so the lower back is really nice. Resting on the ground beneath it. I'm feeling the effects of that pose, but take what you need. And then finally allowing your entire weight to drop into the floor. Really, if you can find that 1% more relaxation. Allowing all attention to melt into the floor. Give it to Mother Earth. She knows what to do with it. You don't have to carry it all by yourself. Allow yourself to be supported. Release and allow. Maybe rolling yourself up. Maybe coming onto the side first. Here. Ourselves back onto our sitting bones, seated position. Taking this last moment of stillness. Feeling what it's like to be in your body right now. One more big breath in, reaching your arms sideways. Coming into a namaste from the chest, bowing the head to the heart, to the wisdom of the body, saying thanks for showing up for yourself. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing your practice. And for sharing your tenderness. If that's how you felt, I felt really tender and I feel very soft and tender still. So I'm gonna wrap myself up in something cozy, have a nice warm tea, put on my warm socks again. And I think I'm just, be very gentle with myself today. That's what I feel. That's what I need. Taking off all the rough edges. Like, I'm gonna baby-proof my life. Like, make sure that all the rough edges are coated with softness. That's maybe how you feel too. Anyway, thank you so much for sharing your time, and I look forward to moving with you again.